Are you Dr. Dolittle?
We have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey.
All right. I mean,
golly.
All right.
Yeah, that's
This
better.
is much more like it.
Yeah.
We're here to talk. This is Color Commentary. We're here. This is Color Commentary.
Yeah.
And we're here to talk about Dr. Dolittle.
A little.
It did little. This, of course, is Rashad and my compadre.
Chuck Taylor here, guys. Yes, make sure you guys hit that bell, subscribe, like all our videos. We'll be on all the platforms sooner or later.
So, we're going to go talk about Robert Downey Jr.'s fantastic new movie here, fresh off of the heels of Avengers Endgame.
I am Iron Man.
That's right.
Ah!
With the award-winning, ripping off and throwing it at people.
Yes.
Oh no, he was.
And hide.
I mean, well, some people would say he had an Oscar, at least an Oscar-nominated performance in Avengers Endgame, and now you have this.
This thing.
Interested to see exactly how this works. So, Mr. Chuck Taylor is going to do most of the review on this since I fell asleep on it multiple times. I just want to mention that it has nothing to do with the quality of the movie. It was just late at night. I tried to get it in because we try to do what we have to do for you guys, but yeah, it didn't work. So, Mr. Chuck Taylor, why don't you go ahead and fill the people in on
My non-spoiler or
non-spoiler. Break it down.
the movie wasn't good, guys.
There we go.
It wasn't good.
All right.
It wasn't funny. It had very small funny parts. I miss Eddie Murphy. He's the only one that actually made a very funny Dr. Dolittle. To me, I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I didn't care for the story about it. Even Robert Downey. I'm a big Robert Downey fan.
Right.
I didn't.
He's a huge.
I'm a huge Robert Downey fan, but I did not like the way he portrayed this. This version, I guess, of Dr. Dolittle. To me, it reminded me a little bit of like his Sherlock Holmes with a mixture of what's the deal on Pirates of the Caribbean?
Ever since his hands.
What's his actual name?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow. It's like a mixture of them, and he was just a little weird. It was just a little weird. The CGI with the animals, I felt they could have been a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got Jungle Book, you got Lion King, you got all these different big.
Oh, now you want to give Lion King some props.
I said Lion King looked great. They looked like the real animals.
They didn't well.
They should have gave them a little more emotion.
But it was better than this, right?
This one, the animals just didn't look all the way like the animals. I did like the ostrich. Okay. The ostrich was funny.
I feel different about ostriches having seen Jumanji 2. Like,
they're
not playful and fun anymore. I was kind of scared of the ostrich.
They're going to destroy him.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, I couldn't keep my attention. I kept looking at my phone. I kept, wanting to do something else and waiting for the movie to be over just to kind of review it to get, like you said, get it in. But nah, I don't really know if kids will really enjoy it because it didn't really just convey your
It
attention.
tends to be a kids movie, really.
I mean, I thought that's what it is supposed to be. To me, the way it was told. Yeah,
I don't mean the intention wasn't that it was to be a kids movie. I just mean it didn't seem in the presentation, in the execution.
Yeah, because with the kids movies, you definitely have to be quicker to the point. Yeah, have lots of easy plots that you can follow on. Keeps kids' attention.
Kids' attention gets moved easily. If you go back to Infinity War and look at little Gamora and all of her people getting murdered over here, and she's like, "Look at this, right?
Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna go with you. You know, you just killed my mama."
Right. So yeah, kids, you have to keep that in mind when you're making movies for kids.
Okay. But yeah, I did not like it, guys.
I like that. Somebody like that.
I didn't like it. Go ahead and tell them whatever you got out of it. So you didn't really watch it. I guess you didn't like it either.
I don't know if I saw enough of it to say that it deserved a 15 on the Rotten Tomatoes guy. That's a horrible movie.
But didn't Venom get like 20 or something?
It had to get better than that, didn't it?
Venom was like really bad like one time. So I mean, I actually like Venom.
Yeah, Venom was a good movie. This movie, my main concern with it is I feel like if you're going to put a big name person like Robert Downey Jr. in your movie, then allow him to carry the movie.
Yes.
The animals were just way too much. It was like constant. It's like he would say very little, and then the dog would say something, and then the duck had to say something, and then the gorilla would say something, and then they go outside and the bear would say something. It's too much. So I would rather have more scenes of him just talking and the animals barking at him and we don't have a clue what he's saying. Kind of like when you're talking to Chewbacca. Oh no, is that where the monster's hiding? You know, you gotta do what with the queen? Yeah, a little bit more of that, you know, and allow Robert Downey Jr. to play. I'm not saying that it's definitely how it should go the whole movie. I'm just saying that animals are just way over the top, particularly if they're not that funny. Because they're played to be funny.
Yeah.
You know, that was kind of my problem with the first Dr. Dolittle. I don't remember that one that well. I don't just remember it being like me being a huge fan of it because Eddie Murphy is very funny.
Yes.
And you get all these people that are not as funny trying to get their lines in. It's like, you need to get a better cast, okay? I mean, I did like Octavia Spencer a little bit. Like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my bill? But I don't remember if she said a lot more after that.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
I'm going to go back and finish watching this because I just don't believe it could have been that bad to get a 15%. Again, me going to sleep on it has nothing to do with how I thought about it as a movie. I probably would have gone to sleep on Bad Boys if it had watched it that late at night. Probably not.
This is awesome. This movie ever.
So let's go ahead and get into the spoiler review. Here we go. Spoiler. So, Chuck, let's go ahead and break it down. This is going to be all you right here.
I guess so. Yeah. So, to me, I guess they do like a big compile, I guess, of the history of Dr. Dolittle.
Okay.
So they're like, okay, he can talk to animals such and such, and he did this. He did all these great things.
The cartoon at the beginning?
Yeah, and then they, you know, he helped the queen. The queen loves him a lot. Gave him some land that he can have all his creatures live there, and he can help everybody. Blah, blah, and then he meets some chick.
When I started watching, of course, I watched the black market version. So I'm like, am I watching the right version? Until the character started growing up and started looking like Robert Downey Jr. I'm like, is this the right one?
And it's like, then he gets married by a parrot, which is weird.
He never did find his wife, did he?
No, I thought she was like alive the whole time, but no,
So she is dead. Yeah. Is it confirmed that she's dead?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, she didn't show up.
Okay.
He wouldn't help the dragon and everything else. So, but yeah. So it goes through that, and then it shows that no, his wife died looking for that particular place. He's end up finding at the end of the movie. And
why did she have to go there?
So she could die, and he could lose hope, and they could have a
for the story to happen.
I guess so. Other than that, I mean, they were unstoppable. So, but yeah, yeah. I mean, that was just kind of like a little preschool storytelling to me. I mean, it kind of sounded like the Cinderella, some of the little Disney stories type of things. Like everyone's having something tragic happened to the mom, or somebody died, and it made everybody go dark and depressed.
Right.
So that's kind of what happened. And then, of course, some kid happens to just,
shoot a squirrel.
Shoot a squirrel, and then magically just I guess he's like right next door to wherever they shot the squirrel. So, I mean, wherever Dr. Dolittle is, and him just walking over there.
I did see that one part.
So
he's like, revenge!
Yeah. So yeah. So, I don't know. It just didn't really hook me. When they had the whole thing with the queen, that dude was trying to kill her so they could take control, but they didn't really give a lot of details on why they wanted so much control. Because like at first I thought it was like, okay, they just want that land that he's at.
Okay.
But then I was like, well, that's kind of stupid. I'm like, they want to be in control of the queen, the whole England. So I mean, I'm assuming they have a bigger plan, but I don't remember them really talking about their plan on what they want to do the whole movie, why they want to kill her.
She's the queen.
I don't know, they want to kill her, and then they didn't want to, but then she has a daughter too, so they can't kill her and then kill the daughter too. I mean,
but she's a young girl, so you know.
Yes, they can manipulate her and make her do something that they want her to do.
This is why Meghan Markle left.
Yeah. Who was that?
The princess, the black princess. You know about this, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, last year, a girl from America.
Oh, you're talking about the real life people. Okay.
Yes, the real life.
I thought I was thinking of a movie. Like, what movie is this? Yeah, but yeah, we ain't talking about that right now. So yeah, other than that, you know, it has some funny parts with the animals, but like you did say, they talk too much.
Right.
Like Robert would you would forget he's in the scene sometimes. And like he's too big of an actor, too good of an actor he should have led everything.
Particularly if you're billing it off of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't bill it off of, here's all these characters, Robert Downey Jr. happens to be one of them. It's like, you knew that people would watch this movie, you saw it. Because Robert Downey Jr. was in it. So then allow him to carry your movie.
I even their adventures when they went to they had to go, basically it was some sort of sickness, some flower that they needed to heal the queen.
Right.
So they had to go on this whole adventure, and he left like his insect stick friend to spy on the bad people to find out actually what really happened to the queen.
Oh, okay.
And he left the dog there to protect the queen, make sure nobody feeds her poison anymore because somebody was poisoning her. So they had that whole story. Then he left to go find this fruit from this island that nobody's ever been to, and that's actually the island that his wife died trying to go get to.
Okay.
So that kind of made him have to relive that.
She died on the boat, right?
Yeah, she died when she traveled.
So she's Elsa's mom.
Yeah, Elsa's.
There we go.
Yeah.
Goes all together.
Back together.
Frozen. Another movie we didn't like.
But
Frozen 2, I mean.
But yeah, so even when they got there and they had the whole ordeal with the dragon, I don't know, it just didn't. It was like missing something. The movie was just missing something. I can't really put my finger on it. It just was not. It just kind of like you've seen this on other movies, and it just didn't fit right with the whole scene. And I don't know. I think they should have written it differently to make it more compelling. So
okay,
I didn't like it, but
I'm really surprised that it did so poorly. Like, not saying that people saw it and they didn't like it and then they didn't tell other people about it. Like, I get that. Like, the second week, I can understand. But I definitely thought it would have done better based on, again, off the draw that Robert Downey Jr. gets.
I think it's the only kid movie that kind of came out, so yeah. I guess people didn't take the kids out.
If y'all seen enough during Christmas. But I don't think the trailers did anything to help with that. Like, all the trailers that I saw, again, I keep saying this, Robert Downey Jr., and it's like, he says very little in these trailers, you know. So the animals are doing stuff. He's like, oh, it's okay to be scared, you know. And that's like, okay, what does that have to do with being an entertaining movie I want to see? You know, I don't know if I was going to see it or not. If I wouldn't have, maybe I would have seen it. If I could have seen it.
I didn't like the trailer. Because I wish they just would have took it maybe a different direction.
But do you think you would have seen it because it was Robert Downey Jr.? Because you're such a fan.
I don't think I would have. I would have probably saw it the way I saw it before. No, so I'm gonna say no. I would have waited till it came out in video to watch it. Okay. Like once I saw it, I don't know who brought it out, but once I saw it, it was on Netflix or Disney Plus or something like that. I'll probably watch it then. And I'm like, oh, this is horrible. Turn it off. But no, I'm not going to pay you to watch that.
Okay. Well, we forgot to introduce our grading system in the last one. So maybe we'll go back and add a little section. So now we're going to give our videos in honor of my buddy here.
Me.
We're going to give them chucks. So I'm going to give this movie an incomplete chuck. Okay. I can't be fair and judge this movie, so I give it an incomplete sleep chuck. All right. What about you, Chuck? How many chucks would you give it?
This 3 chucks out of 10.
Dang.
Yes, it's
3 out of
30%. Yeah, it's down there where where the Rotten Tomatoes rating, 3 chucks.
Okay,
Yeah,
now,
3 chucks.
okay, how bad is this? Are we talking Hellboy bad? It can't be Hellboy. That's like 1 chuck.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad as Hellboy, but it's pretty bad because it's boring.
Is
it's
it
not
Liam Neeson's last movie bad?
Those don't make no sense type of bad. It's like this one is like this could have been a good movie, but it's not compelling. Like I don't really want to watch. I want to go do something else.
Okay.
Like I don't want to finish this movie. I want to go do something else.
Right.
Type of bad. I like to walk out and leave.
That's how people feel about this review right now. So is there anything else that needs to be said about this?
No.
Alright.
No, go watch it.
If you like what we did, leave a like. If you disagree with what we're saying wholeheartedly, leave a like.
Leave some comments. Maybe tell us why.
Right, exactly. As usual, you've got to subscribe to survive. This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side with no interesting things to say, because this is not an interesting movie.
Dun, dun.
Saturday morning.